Hello, beautiful Lust Minerals lovelies. My name is Simone Marie, and I am going to be sharing with you today how it is that I apply my makeup, especially if you're new to makeup, you're a beginner, and you want some tips and tricks. So first up is this beautiful mineral primer. Lust Minerals have two primers available. I always use the mineral primer because I have normal to dry skin. Imagine it to be like a serum going on your skin. It smells absolutely amazing and it feels like a really good drink for your skin. Otherwise, if you have more oily prone skin, Lust Minerals have the mattifying primer gel. My foundation of choice today is the beautiful Pro Finish foundation. Imagine this to feel like satin, like a beautiful satin finish going on your skin. If you are after a medium to full coverage, this is the foundation for you. But as always, the Lust Minerals teams are ready here to support you. So I always go in between the Pro Finish foundation or otherwise the Smooth Mineral Glow foundation. I do go in between also two shades of the Pro Finish, 05 and 07. Because I do have a fresh tan on, I am going to be applying that 07 to my skin. So as I'm applying, I'm sort of pressing it onto the skin and then I'm working it in. But first, I always find for me, it's always about placement. So I'm pressing that in, applying it all over your face. And I always like to go across the chin and also down the neck so that the two are blending and matching. Always go back for more product and apply the same way. This is a very buildable foundation. In fact, all of Lust Minerals foundations and products are all buildable. The more product you're going to apply, the more coverage or look you're going to achieve. So once your placement is all done, I am going to get my damp beauty sponge. So with the damp beauty sponge, we're just going to gently press that in. It's not really going to move any of your makeup, but any of the streaks that the foundation brush might have left on your skin, this is now just going to make it all even and smooth it out. So going over all of our face where that foundation was applied. So I have just gone and applied the shade Light Concealer to my eye area. And I'm just going to use that same beauty sponge to press that all in. This is a completely optional step as well. You don't have to conceal and you don't have to just conceal this area. You can conceal wherever you feel that you would just like some concealer to be applied to. So just pressing that all in, and so it blends and kind of marries up to the foundation. I do love to apply concealer because I love that it brightens up that eye area as well. And this is a really blendable and moisturizing concealer from Lust Minerals. I am now going to be using the Loose Mineral Powder in shade 03. This powder is going to be applied over my foundation that you saw me apply earlier from the Pro Finish. However, this powder foundation can also be used actually as a powder coverage foundation mixed with the rejuvenation oil. It is really buildable and it does hold an SPF 15. So we're pressing it into the container to pick up the product and we're just going to work that in, always making sure we're going down the neck. The Pro Finish foundation that I did use to begin with does hold an SPF 20 as well, so huge amounts of benefits in these products. Lastly, because we're at the end now, I'm going to be using the Sun Kissed bronzer followed by the VIP blush, or I really love the Spring blush. So I'm going to use one of those today. And then also the Champagne Glow, which is a luminant glow liquid to sort of act as a highlighter to highlight certain features of my face. We are at the end now. We are officially at the end, and I'm about to apply this beautiful lip gloss shade in the shade Innocent. So Before I add the lip gloss, I did want to make mention that when you are applying the products that I shared just now, so the illuminant, the bronzer and the blush, you can do that in whichever order you feel is right for you. That is the order I like to apply them in. But one little hot tip that I wanted to share was we want to make sure that all of the products are blending and kind of marrying together, rather than having blush on the apples of the cheeks and then the bronzer there and then the highlight there. We kind of want to, how I like to work it in is I like to sort of over apply into the area, so it's sort of going into that bronzer section and into that illuminant. So you can just see that you've got the illuminant here, you've got the blush, which I extended out up the cheekbone a little bit, and then underneath we have the bronzer. Now I'm going to apply this beautiful berry shade from Lust Minerals. It's one of my favorites. I'm applying it to the back of my hand first, and I'm just going to apply it with my fingertip. Oh. So pretty. So that is my beginner's tutorial, or if you're new to makeup and you've used makeup a little bit, that is how I apply my everyday makeup. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and I look forward to sharing more products with you soon.